What's up, y'all? This Aunt Glizzy and this Son TV. And today we got Fat Marco's story. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about Fat Marco. If y'all know Fat Marco, this is my friend. Everybody like and subscribe to the channel. We try and get 100K subscribers. Son TV on the road to a come up. We on the road to 100K subscribers. I like the YouTube life though, y'all. I don't gotta worry about the stick up boys, the nosy neighbors, none of that. It's just they treat me so good over here on YouTube. Whoever own YouTube and run it, y'all did something great for the black culture, and I thank you for my community. Where I come from, we ain't had nothing. We ain't had no chance. My big homie used to try to give me an 8-ball. Now my new big homie gave me a job on YouTube partnership. I appreciate y'all, but like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to the story. So this is why I tell y'all, if y'all got friends that y'all trust in, don't let y'all tempers get out of hand, because your temper can put you in a situation you don't really want to be in just out of anger. I'm going to tell y'all a story. So one day we at the studio, we about to make a song. Me and Cray about to make a song. This after Cray pulled up the barber house after the incident out back and all that. Y'all know me and Cray really cool. So we couldn't tell y'all we was cool because it's going to mess up the publicity from it. So we ended up at the studio together. So Cray come to the studio, Cray in there. Lil' bro about to pull up. Lil' bro got his 3 men with him. It's me and Marco just pulled up and Cray. And we got 2 other people with us. 2 miscellaneous people with us. So I drive in with Marco. Marco take me to the studio because I'm at the studio because me and Cray about to make a song. But I called Lil' bro to pull up too. Lil' bro pulled up with his 3 men, his ride and his other 2 men. So as they pull up, they ain't there yet. Me and Marco in the studio. Me and Marco in the studio, Cray in the studio, we about to make the song, the engineer finding the beat, we getting it prepared and all that. Boom. So as that's going on, Lil' bro and them end up pulling up to the studio. Lil' bro and them pull up, I go get the door for Lil' bro and them. So Lil' bro with his 2 men, I know them. These are my, we mutual. These are my friends too. I see them that we be around each other. So I dap them up, we cool, we walk in the studio. In my mind, I know one of them are into or Marco neighborhood or Marco some kind of way. I remember, but I don't remember at this time because I'm not thinking about it. Because at the end of the day, he with Lil' bro and Marco with me. Ain't nothing gonna go on. Nobody hate nobody, or even if you do hate somebody, we on the system in here. We on man time. You got to do that on your own time. And we in a church. This studio is inside of a church. I like this. We inside of a church, the house of God. They acting like this in the house of God. First of all, we already sinning because everybody here got a pistol on them. Allegedly. Everybody in here got a pistol on them. So I don't know why you feel like we ain't already breaking law. We wrong. So there ain't supposed to be no attitudes in here. It's all not family, but it's majority family, and the 2 people that just walked in, they still cool and mutual. So it's all outside of the people. So it shouldn't be no misunderstanding or no friction in the studio. But long story short, one of the Lil' bro men that he was with was in a video that was dissing Marco away in his neighborhood, and he remembered it. Everybody got guns, bro. We in the studio. We walk through the studio. As we walk in the door, Lil' bro and them coming there dapping each other up. Marco made eye contact with the guy with Lil' bro, and it's out of nowhere up. He upped on him. Boom. I'm like, out of nowhere, just upped on him. So now I'm looking at Marco like he crazy. But as he upped on him, the other dude up. So now they both right here with each other. Now they telling each other they frustration. Yo, bitch ass, you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be. I don't even know what's going on, y'all. I just see these 2 guys got pistols at them, and I know both of them. So now I'm looking at Cray. I grabbed both of the irons. I grabbed Marco iron. I jumped in the middle of it so they wouldn't find him. That's just my reaction. I grabbed both of them. I grabbed both of their irons. Say, bro, I'm right here, bro. Make it even. Neither one of y'all have an iron, bro. So I'm just trying to talk about. They listening to me a little bit. I talked them both out of their pistols. So now I got both of their guns. I'm like, Cray, get one of these, Cray. The hell am I doing with these, huh? First of all, they got fat shit. Talking about shit hanging and all. I'm like, Cray, get one of these. So I get one of Cray. Cray, hold this. So now they arguing back and forth. Marco weighed 400 pounds. Ain't no holding it back, and nobody holding it back. It ain't nothing. I'm to Cray fake hold Marco one arm. We got 5 minutes for Marco break that arm and run over here. But I'm like, Marco, bruh trying to talk, bruh. I'm like, bruh trying to talk to you, holler at y'all to get the understanding. Just realize whatever y'all going through in this spot right here, y'all cannot beef in this spot. This is not no spot y'all can beef in. This is a church studio, and it's all love. This Lil' bro man, my man, and Cray. We cool, we family right now at this point in time. Ain't nobody doing nothing to nobody. The the temptation from the street had Mako. Mako just snapped out. I don't know what Mako remembered in his head that he did. I don't know what they going through personally on their street time. Mako upped on him out of nowhere. First of all, it's disrespectful to me because that my friend. First of all, little bro brung gets many here. I don't care if you did have a problem. You supposed to bring that shit to me or little bro. And we're supposed to gotta understand it. You don't just up your gun like, come on, bro. Even if it's a smarter way you can do it. But not even that. The guy he whipped this iron out on, he tight. And his man got an ARP. I'm an ARP talking about gun the size of Fat Mako's leg. I'm talking about this big hanging out his jacket. I'm talking about, I don't even think Mako seen that. Like an ARP hanging out his jacket. They walk. So now I'm thinking like, oh, so if it do get Duffy in here, we gonna die. We going down. Like, this is the end of us. Like, the end of our friendship, all because of his attitude. But then I'm trying to get him to calm down. Mako can't calm down. But after the situation was all over, Mako calmed down. I talked to him. He see it. But basically, I'm trying to tell you, Mako, I'm not going to have you in no situation where your life is in danger. First of all, you with me. We going to ride together, die together. So we not about to die in this situation. Don't make us die. Like, we ain't trying to go. Like, first of all, we outnumbered, bro. Me and you together got 20 shots. I can count to them that they got at least more than 100. It's more than 100 rounds right here. Like, we don't even have enough to get into it with them. Like, if you think it out. If you're on a suicide mission, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. I'm just saying, like, I'm not a suicide bomber, Mako. I'm a rapper. I'm here to make a rap. I ain't here to be on no suicide bomber time. This how weird it was, though. I told y'all I drove to the studio with Mako. Like, Mako dropped me off. Lil Bro and them pulled up in another car with the guy that Mako whipped out on. They whipped out on each other for real. I just had to de-escalate it like I'm in the middle of a war. Like, huh, Craig, get the man crazy. We don't know what's going on. Like, we are so confused. It's inside of a church. So now they didn't mess the whole vibe up. We gone. We ain't even recording no song now. Everybody rolling, but I had to leave because the vibe messed up. But I told y'all I drove with Mako. I know Mako is cool. Mako is with me. But I don't know how this guy feel about Mako whipping an iron out on him in a studio. Yeah, he can say it's cool. Yeah, it's cool, Mako. I ain't tripping off that shit. It ain't about nothing woo-woo. And me and Mako hop in the car. And he hop in the car behind us and they shoot at the car or something. Like, anything can happen. Like, I don't want it to be no friction because we all cool. So guess what I do? Because Mako whipped his gun out on a nigga in the studio with Lil Bro. I got to drive back with the guy that Mako whipped out on just to make sure the situation is safe and they feel comfortable that we ain't trying to sneak them. Like, man, just think about it. Man whipped out on him and he leave the studio. He can be thinking, man, they trying to backdoor me. Like, I get in this car. You never know what is being thought. It's street terms now. Mako put me in a wild situation. So I get in the car with Lil Bro and his mans and them. I tell Lil Bro and them drop me off to my house. Go ahead, Mako, go. You going? Because Mako had an attitude. He's upset. But I really was getting in the car with them so I can realize, like, I'm going back with y'all. If I'm going back with y'all, I'm letting y'all know it ain't nothing. I know they ain't about to do nothing to Mako in the car. First of all, they weren't going to do nothing to Mako anyway. It just was a thought in my head because I've been in the streets and I say it all. I don't know how he feel. I know Lil Bro ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Lil Bro with his man. Lil Bro is with Mako. Lil Bro is still trying to figure out what's going on. It's just a misunderstanding. So basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is, y'all got to hold y'all attitudes. Like, frustration, y'all might piss somebody in the wrong situation. But now that me and Mako talk about it, we laugh about that story, y'all. It was like he was trying to throw his life away. Mako was really trying to throw his life away. Like, Mako, I talked to your mother. Your mother prayed for me. You think I'm about to take you to a church? I took you to a church and you try to bang it out with somebody in the pulpit. Like, come on, bro. I took you to a church. I didn't take you nowhere. We was in a church. Act like it. But nah, Mako, my dog. That ain't the end of the world. It wasn't about nothing. But y'all gotta watch our attitudes out here. Mako don't even know. This man just got into it with him. His man got an AR-15. Do you see me? Do it look like I can take an AR bullet? I want to look at Mako and say, Mako, he got an ARP right there. Like, what are you on? Like, he didn't even know it. I drove back with them, and then I told you I drove back with them. I didn't drive back with Mako. I rode with Mako, so I know what Mako had, and I drove back with them, and I was saying to myself to hold the back of my head, Mako don't know what the hell he was about to get himself into. Baba, son.